Let's go. What's up, bro? We got a podcast in the metaverse, bro.
Yeah. Who knew that this is what it was all building up to through the entire first season? And now we are here kicking off season 2 with all of you guys, a live studio audience.
Let's go. Every Tuesday.
A podcast. We didn't even know what was happening. We're 15 episodes into this.
It seems to be helping and impacting a lot of people. We'll see you every Tuesday on the Well Metaverse podcast. Peace.
Easy. I don't know why I chuck deuces. Like I don't chuck deuces. What was that?
Hey. Oh, I didn't mean to do this.
Get rid of the screen.
There we go. Tell you what, it's nice to have Lolly D on the ball backstage. And I were just doing our own thing, and then all of a sudden, bump.
Hey.
No, thank you, Lolly, for getting us started and everything. Oh, we're going to bring you out for that quick little thumbs up.
Hi. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Taco Tuesday,
indeed.
Steak Tuesday, whatever it is. How's everybody?
Steak Tuesday, did you say?
Steak Tuesday?
I do have to tell you, I have this little restaurant in my town called Longboards. It's like a surfer place, and it's a sports bar. But for some reason, they have the most amazing food. And every Tuesday, they call it Tenderloin Tuesday. And it's little filet mignons and potatoes and a veggie for like $16. I mean, seriously?
Man,
So,
for that,
really,
you almost
Tenderloin
can't afford
Tuesday.
not to go to California. Like,
Anyway, Tuesday's my favorite food day.
all right, very cool. And how are you, my friend? You're looking very pastoral today.
I am
white
too.
collar.
I chose this shirt not to look pastoral, but I guess if I do like this,
There you go.
and then do this.
There, yep. But man, it brings me back to my childhood. That was my dad.
Really?
Black shirt, the Lutheran pastor's collar, and yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If I had to wear this, I probably would be rebellious.
That'd be a deal breaker.
Yeah. In fact, I had a mentor who really was trying to get me to. He was like, "Man, if you become Lutheran, we'll pay for your seminary education. It'll be great." And I was like, "Do I got to wear that collar?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Yeah, you're like,
"No, bro. I'm not going. Let's see if I can make one." Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, that's cool. Free education right there.
There it is, boy. I look like Bishop 1-1.
Nice. Yeah, man.
Dude, so
yeah.
funny thing. Well, maybe we get some shout outs first. See who's in the building. That was just Bart. What's up, Bart?
Hey, Bart. What a collection of wonderful people. Everyone looks on their A game. Yeah.
Thank you. We all got the black shirt memo. I tell you that much.
That's right. That's right. I don't have the T-shirt or the collar.
No, you straight in sales. I'm
yeah, that's right.
I'm in soul winning, bless the Lord.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey,
Yeah.
so crazy day Sunday, man. Dude, it's talk about action packed. So I'll upload the long story on YouTube, but I'm doing a series called Sheep.
Mm.
And man, so I had this brilliant idea. Let's get some real sheep and put it in front of the lawn. So when everybody walking in, they'll see some sheep and be reminded just of the message. Let it sink a little bit deeper. So we found some sheep. We found 4 weaned lambs.
Okay.
Sunday morning, we get to church. I had him go pick them up with the guy. And I need them to get to know you, because according to the text, the sheep, they don't like strangers. They only go with the voice that they know. So I like, dude, you be the shepherd for the weekend.
Yeah.
We get to church.
I've heard that before too. Yeah.
Dude, we get to church, and my son is setting up. So The first service starts at 8 o'clock. Second service starts at 11. So 8 o'clock, I got like some pre-service meetings that we got to do. So, but I'm outside helping my son before this. Dude, he puts one lamb in the pen, second lamb in the pen, goes to get the third lamb. Dude, the fourth one jumped out, bro.
Oh, made a run for it?
Did he take a run for it? Dude, that thing took off running. And I'm like, how fast can a sheep run, right?
You're like, this is all part of the message, people.
Dude, I started running after that sheep, and I was like, sheep run fast, bro. I didn't know.
That's like that's some mega church commitment to the message right there. That's
yeah, but since we're not a mega church and a small church, I got to go get the sheep, dude. And I'm running because I'm like, it's not ours, dude. Somebody let us use it.
If somebody like that's the one rule. However many sheep you borrow from someone, you got to give back the same amount.
Right. So man, we go.
Oh no, that's Bart took. Have the lambs stopped screaming yet, Clarice?
So dude, we got to go through the neighborhood. And we like it's like we're like the police looking for a drug.
Yep. Canvassing the neighborhood looking for them lost sheep. You're just out there doing the Lord's work.
Bro, amazing. Finally, we cornered him in the backyard. And then he started running. Dude, he jumps over my son, bro.
Your son, the football player?
Yeah. And, thank God he was a linebacker. So he grabbed him, tied him up, got him back. He jumped over our little enclosure, bro. He jumped over it and ran again, dude. We had to go get him again, bro.
Oh, man.
And this time, man, we run it, dude. Somebody put on the neighborhood app. It's a goat running down the street.
Oh no.
So then we got him, man. And so I got back to church just in time to sit down, gather myself, and go out. Dude, so
and I'm assuming that made it into your message, right?
Shifted the whole message, bro. Shifted the entire message.
Yeah.
And then when we're putting the sheep away in the trailer. That one that ran, we just kept it in the trailer, in the stock trailer. So we're putting the sheep. And what I didn't know is that when a sheep is by itself, after it's been with some sheep, it gets real skittish.
Mm.
So we got the last sheep in the pen, and I had everybody, all the kids, teenagers out there, like, y'all, let's just gather around and make sure, we keep it from, because it's going to get scared.
Mm.
Roll the video.
Oh.
Dude, do you see that? Look.
That's so pretty nice tackle.
I got that little stick trying to deter him from. Well, he jumped.
Oh, that was a good tackle, man.
Dude, all I kept thinking about was, I can't run through this neighborhood a third time looking for that sheep.
Yeah. That was not hesitation. Like, you deterred. It said no, thank you. And then you got down to business.
My friend who's a farm boy, man, he was like, dude, never grab an animal by the head. I was like, bro, I ain't have a choice. Because when the first one jumped out, I dove for it, tried to grab it, dude, but it got loose.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, dude, I'm going for the
head. Right. Oh, look, Lolly's got a count. We had to collect our sheep from under the neighbor's house once. Good thing my boys are athletic as well. Yeah.
Lolly, you had sheep? Really?
We'll bring you out, Lolly.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I lived on a farm. I told you guys that. I had sheep, goats. I had donkeys. I had horses. I had everything. Yep,
Really?
I did. But those sheep, you think they're real gentle and meek and everything? They and
No.
they get around. So yeah, I could totally relate to that story.
Yeah, that is insane. I didn't know that. First of all, my first takeaway is that, you know, in the Bible it talks about how we're the Lord's sheep, dude. Sheep stink. Dude,
Maybe that's the point.
exactly. Like we stink. We're these horrible creatures, bro. Like, why?
And they're not all followers either.
No, not,
They just
not
do
at
their own
all.
thing. So yes, I relate.
Oh man, that's funny. So you got it corralled literally, got through the message, and got all the sheep returned.
Yeah, now it's but it was, dude, talk about a never ending or unforgettable message, bro. Because now, dude, that's the message to keep on preaching. People calling me like, no, let me tell you what I thought about. It's just
Oh,
so many parallels, man. And I did think, as much as, dude, as frustrated as I was and doing all the work to chase that sheep, I was like, is this what I'm really like, God? Like, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm a jacked up individual.
wow. Lots of life lessons out of that whole scenario, huh? That's nice. That's why you have a plan, so that when something comes up, you can deviate from that plan.
Yeah, man, you're exactly right. It was so cool because even the media team, they had my notes before. I was like, hey, scratch that. Here you
This is
go.
a clear the desk scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm like, yo, we're gonna make some adjustments. We're still gonna use this one, So yeah, dude, insane. Absolutely insane.
That's cool. I mean, those are the moments. That's again, like running into. How many times has that theme come up in these discussions that we have? Running into adversity and difficulty, and then finding the way through it that benefits everybody around. Like that's
Absolutely, bro.
where it's at.
And everybody's having fun. Like that's a
Yeah.
great thing.
Yep. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. And the neighborhood didn't have to see you for the third time going through.
Oh man. But just imagine in a diverse neighborhood in the suburbs, you've got two black dudes speeding through, whoo, just jumping out cars, mad, frustrated, and just going. One lady, look, the sheep ran and was hiding in the bushes in somebody's front yard. So my guy, one of the guys jumped in the car. He was like, he over here, I got him. So we like, whoa, and we jumped out the car, and the lady starts walking out her yard, dude. She started walking out her house, going to her car, and we walking. And we're like, ma'am, look, we're looking for a sheep.
Oh my!
I bet you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that didn't go bad on anybody
Dude,
involved.
that's what I kept thinking. Like, man, this could be really bad.
Yeah. Hey, Mama Bria.
Hey,
Happy Tuesday. Yeah. I didn't have anything that exciting happen over the weekend. Basically, Renee and I took the chance to unplug and just stay off of social media, stay out of headset, and just hang together a bit, which was a lot of fun.
That's great. And she's healing well.
She is. She'd love to. She'd love to be a little bit further along than she is. The doctor would love for her to be a little bit further along as far as like the bone regrowth. But she's doing all right. We got some travels coming up too, so she's got about 4 weeks to heal up, and then we're out to LA for a AMA convention, and then actually we just decided, haven't really told anybody this yet, but we just decided that we're gonna do the second half of our vacation that we weren't able to do in Europe. We're gonna head on out to the island of Kauai, and go visit Hanalei Bay and hang out for a week.
Dude, that's become your favorite spot in the world, dude.
It really is. I mean, it was before all this, but
Yeah.
now, you know, it's even that much more spectacular.
Right.
And now it's, you know, it was one place that we just visited, and then when we went back there, it was like, you know, it was like coming back home in a way. You know, it was like, wow, we remember this. It was awesome, you know. And then when we built the soapstone around Hanalei Bay, now we've got a real personal tie-in with that place, and we like it a lot.
Let's go.
Yeah, probably a good place to get a couple videos for the soapstone too. So I'll take the hit. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Whatever's needed. Yep. Lolly says, got such great feedback from our recent Bob Smiley, Mike Winfield show. Everyone was chilling and enjoying it. Yeah, man, that's actually, we called this the big screen shows. Of course, we've been able to introduce this idea of having comedians that are up on the big screen performing.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got Tina Frimmel and Arvin Mitchell, who's performing tonight. You know what? I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this little video. Let's do it. Let's see.
I would like to get you to come back to my place. Give you some of this vanilla ice cream and don't get sleepy. I love how people laugh at the inside. Is it okay to laugh?
That's Arvin Mitchell. Oh man, that dude's so funny.
That
great.
is so funny.
I gotta play Tina Frimmel too. She's so funny.
When I was a kid, I didn't think I would be here. You know, I remember being 5 years old, thinking that the toilet with the seat down was for a butt, and the seat up was for a bigger butt. With moms.
Tell you what,
Dude.
that tag at the end, like moms, a bigger butt, like moms.
Dude, nothing like nothing. What up? Pastor Tuck is in the building.
Hey.
Gotta call my brother, man. That life has been busy. No, that I was gonna ask the same thing, Chris. No, that was not me in the cowboy hat. The shirt gave it away that it wasn't me.
Nice.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
hey, look,
Dude, who's that?
Frida Laugh says, wave hello and fly over San Francisco. Sure will.
Yeah. That is great. Yeah, man. There's nothing like a great.
Yeah.
It's just so refreshing, bro. So refreshing, man.
Well, and it's been so cool to see, and you've experienced this too, you know, to watch talented comedians come into VR, because typically they're a little bit nervous, like because of the unknown. What's this going to be? And then they come in and it's kind of like an observational, getting acclimated. Like it's like a kid when they walk into the first day of kindergarten or something, and they're just like looking around and like, what is this, you know? But then something happens and you can almost pinpoint the moment of time when they're like, oh, this is how I do my thing, you know? And then it's just like, as soon as that happens, it's like, yeah,
we ready now. It's so sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Because the biggest concern is, as a professional comedian, it's I know how to do my job, and I know how to do my job well. And comedy, unlike any other thing, the environment has to be just right.
Yeah.
For it to go a certain way. And the crazy thing, the environment is never the same when you perform, which makes it great. But when you go into the metaverse, it's a whole nother ball game for a comedian who's never done it before. Because you're like, how in the world is this going to work?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the shows we have over the next 2 weeks, these have an added level of complexity to it because they were on stage at Dr. Grin's as part of Laugh Fest with a full room audience.
Yeah.
So they had an audience in IRL and an audience IVR that were not 100% in sync. In fact, Tina commented about it afterwards. She's like, it was really wild because one audience would laugh at one joke and the other audience would laugh at another joke, which is wild because I know comedians talk about it all the time, how like you'll come in and do the same set back-to-back nights and one night it'll crush and another night it won't, and that was identical. Like, love to see Gallagher type comedian in the metaverse. You know what? I've even thought I'd like to see like a juggler or even a magician in the metaverse, which a magician, it seems like, well, why, how is that going to translate? Everybody can do whatever. But a magician's mindset, the way they look at a scenario, like I bet a magician could come in and crush. Now it would take a lot because you'd have to work very, very closely with them to set the stage and do all the things. Yeah, I'd love to see somebody smashing some fruit or doing some magic or doing some juggling. All of that I think would be cool.
Right. So good. So good, man. It's great times, man. Who would have thought 10 years ago that we'd be telling jokes in virtual reality?
I mean, 10 years ago, I would have never thought I'd be telling jokes. Yeah.
That's great.
It's pretty wild stuff. Pretty wild
I saw
stuff.
you with your glasses. I'm like, let me put my glasses on, man. We look like we work for the same company.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. Good things coming up. Again, we're rolling on shows now. And we've got this incredible community in the Soapstone. And big parts of that community has come together and they're producing shows on a weekly basis, all sorts of different experience and events that people are coming together for. And then now to layer in this added level of production, these omnipresent shows where now we can have people across many different instances all experience the same thing at the same time. Yeah.
That's funny. See what Chris says.
Does bombing on a virtual stage feel the same as in IRL? Man,
absolutely.
It sure does. Like that place where your heart used to be.
Right. It might be a little bit worse because you're like, man, I can't even see these people and they don't think I'm funny. Like,
right. Yeah. And it might be too easy to get away too. Like,
indeed.
Hey, Lally, plug. Oh, you know what? Lally plugs our Discord here. Something we just recently kind of decided to start sharing with people. As we're recording these omnipresent shows, where they're going to replay in front of big groups. We're going to actually be more and more turning to our Discord family,
right,
to give opportunities to be in those live audiences. So, yeah, that's one of the things that we got coming up. People that want to be attending these when the comedian's in the room performing initially, we got opportunities coming up for that on our old Discord channel. But yeah, you were just about to say something, Jay. So
when you say omnipresent, is it like everywhere all the time? Yeah. I'm just messing. Yeah. No, so I'm curious to know. All right, so let's see. May the 9th was last week. That was my birthday. So
happy birthday.
Was it last week?
It was. May 9th. No, that was the week before last.
So it's been 2 weeks now since the new opening up of the Soapstone. How's it been? What's the
man? No way has it been just 2 weeks. Has it really? I gotta
What's today's date? It's
today's
the
the
19th. Yep.
21st.
Yep. 19th, 16th, and all. It's been a week and a half. Because I'm gonna tell you, because when I walked into the new soapstone, I was like, this is insane how interactive this has become. It's the psychology of the metaverse has a lot of permanent spaces in the new soapstone, bro. Like everything that it's supposed to do and created to do for the human interaction, dude. I'm like, oh snap, this is here, bro.
Yeah, it's it's been neat to just kind of watch things happen in there, and I'm still a little bit baffled that that was a week and a half ago that we had our our launch party. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't compute in my head because
Wow.
there's been a lot that's happened in that short period of time. But yeah, it's been neat because there's been pieces of the experience in the soapstone where us and our community and our partners have really been able to hone that in and say, okay, this works really well. And so to be
Yeah.
able to take that and then open up other experiences and places for experiences within the club. It's been a lot of fun. One of the big things that kind of surprised me a little bit is we're able to fit a lot more people in the soapstone now that we did this hyper efficient build.
Right.
And so there's more people in one instance. And
Mm.
what that means, like I always thought, hey, more people is better, but I just realized why as I've kind of been observing. And there's little pockets of people that are in one instance. And so somebody could come in and they've got multiple options of what vibe and what group they want to hang out with. And then it creates a far, far better experience for that person. And there's friction involved with having to change instances or hop to different worlds and things like that. So it takes that friction away and allows people to find their tribe quickly and easily in one instance.
Dude, it's that, and that's what I noticed. I like soapstone has become its own horizon world.
I feel like it's definitely a cornerstone of Horizon Worlds, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like what
Yeah.
horizon world is, and it gives you access to all these different things to do. Soapstone just did.
And it's wild because like Horizon Worlds, just the name Worlds, what they're doing here is they're opening up a platform for people to create worlds.
Yeah.
A world is a very, very big thing. So
Indeed.
you've got so much room for all different types of experiences to come in and thrive. And it's early days. It's a sandbox. You know, people are building. But I mean, as things are building, you're getting these cornerstone experiences that are really taking shape and developing into a mature experience. Not mature as an age group of the audience, but an experience that's been refined over and over. Like
Yes.
Super Rumble is a great example of that. Like Super
Yeah.
Rumble, this is a shooter game that, like, I mean, they've got some no pun intended, they've got some big guns in there working on the engineering and the design of that, and it's a phenomenal experience. People love it.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
good.
yeah.
So good.
Horizon Central, this idea of a central location that people can come into and then from there branch out to the different things.
Yeah. So essentially, what you're
very
saying is like the goal is for it not to become its own exclusive thing. It's like because you have to open the doors to different worlds. Like, hey, come here, but also, man, let's reach out and expand to all these other places. And
Absolutely. Collaboration. Yeah.
That's
No,
great.
you're right on. I mean, and really it's like it's not about being the most popular place in the
Really?
metaverse or having the most traffic or that. It's about being able to connect with people and fulfill a need for people. And if that's happening, you know, a million times throughout this ecosystem called Horizon Worlds, then over the course of time, golly, it's just going to continue to get so much deeper and so much so much easier to get involved with and navigate through and all that. It's awesome things happening.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I wonder what Lolly D has coming up for good morning or good evening or good afternoon or good day.
We're bringing you out, Lolly. Are you ready to tell us about some stuff?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. First of all, before we even get into that, I'm really happy about today being Trivia Day. Some people aren't aware, I think, still that we did move trivia so that we have both of our trivia shows today. So now it's Trivia Tuesday. And that's actually, Take Two Trivia is actually coming up real quick here in the next half hour. So if anybody's in the mood for some trivia, we got Shihan. I think Crazy Loco's going to co-host with him today. Yeah. So that'll be fun. So those two will get going here really quick. So that's great. Also, you've been talking about collaborating, and I've been really focusing on collaborators for Good Morning Soapstone. So tomorrow I have just such a person, Metaclean Rupert, who is very much into, he likes to think of himself as a connector, a person who brings together different communities, different people for different purposes, very positive individual, really love focusing on those people. So we've got all kinds of collaborations going on now, build teams that are collaborating, but also community people and business people. And so I think we're realizing how important it is that we support each other as a whole to build this community. Because if just a couple of worlds existed, there would be not enough to do in this place for all these people that are streaming in every day now. My goodness, we're going crazy. So,
well, Metaclean Rupert, he's going to be a great guest for you. I mean, he's been around. Forever. He's been around since beginning, and he's always been very community minded, very collaborative oriented. So
he has been. He just loves people. He always tells the story that he's got some things in his past that he feels it's a way of giving back, and so he makes it his mission every day to be really good to people and do whatever he can to help them out in some way or another. So I love him. He's a great guy. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good things happening, great things ahead. Anything to close us out, Jason?
Hey, don't be like some bad sheep.
Don't be like some bad sheep, or you're going to end up getting tackled.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you. See you soon.